Hi loves, I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and for a long time I could not lose weight. I knew the science. After years of college, I knew what I was supposed to do, but ultimately knowing more was not what actually worked. So in this video, I'm going to share with you, first of all, what I was doing wrong, my biggest challenge that I faced during this journey, and I will share with you what actually worked. My name's Denise. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and I love Jesus. This channel is all about faith and nutrition. The reason why I'm actually making this video now is because I finally started to see progress in my body, and I'm finally feeling like I can share with you and give you advice so that you can lose weight too. So we're all different. We all have our struggles. For me, it was eating out, like just the convenience of eating out and having a jam-packed schedule made me really not prioritize cooking at home. And then on top of that, my husband and I, we are foodies. Like, we love going out to eat. We love nice restaurants. And we were going to like maybe 2 to 3 dates a week. I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. I've always been thin. So like actually seeing the cellulite in my body, seeing my body just change over like before my very eyes was the wake-up call that I needed to want to change. Another thing that I was doing wrong, which is I know is super common in today's day and age, is I would wake up in the morning and I would have coffee. I would have like 2 to 3 cups of coffee, and you know, caffeine is an appetite suppressant, right? I wouldn't eat breakfast till like sometimes like noon or like 1 p.m. I would ultimately skip a meal, and I was eating like disorderly. Like I would eat like really late at night, and it was just like very unregulated. If you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling like you're trying everything and it just isn't working, I really hear you. I know where you are, and I want to meet you there, and you really need to listen to the next part. The thing that really helped me lose weight was number 1, tracking everything that I ate, and number 2, tracking my waist circumference. So I was measuring my waist. In college, we learned about tracking. We learned the importance of it in helping clients lose weight. And for some reason, I always had this like negative feeling towards tracking, and that's because of this like culture that we have that is like, oh, you know, like the intuitive eating, and like don't, you know, there's this like fine balance that yes, we should eat what we want to eat, but at the same time, if what we want to eat is causing us to gain weight, like that is not okay, right? That's not healthy. I mean, it's not healthy. Excessive weight gain is not healthy for so many parts of our body. First of all, our cardiovascular system and our mental health, our like just everything. Like it's like inflammatory, right? There's so many reasons why excessive weight gain is not okay. So that's where like I had these like negative thoughts about tracking. So then I like, okay, I'm gonna start tracking what I eat. I started tracking what I was eating. First, I was just tracking just to see how I was eating. And I thought this whole time, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know I'm eating too many carbs. I know that's the issue. No, in reality, I was eating too much fat. And that's the thing, like, we're all different. We all, like I said, we all have our different issues. Your issues might not be the same as my issues, but that's why tracking is so important, so you can put all the food down, write all the food down. There are so many food tracking apps, but I really recommend Chronometer. Not sponsored, but Chronometer, please sponsor me. There's a free version, but if you pay, I think it's like $40 something, you get to use the whole year. Like, you get to use the whole entire year for without any ads. So that was really helpful, and I started to after that I started to create recipes and started to incorporate more nourishing meals into my diet so that I wasn't eating too much fat. That's when I really started to see progress. And then I would measure my waist every week, and I would just see the centimeters fall off. It's just so beautiful. After a while, tracking becomes second nature. At first, it's kind of a hassle because you're measuring everything on a scale, on a food scale. You're using teaspoons, tablespoons to measure the oil that you're using. And as a result of measuring everything, you're not really eating out that much, because when you start to track what you're eating, you start to realize that you don't know how much oil these restaurants are using. You don't know how much XYZ they're using. So it's like a ripple effect. Really becomes second nature. When I first started my workout journey, I started doing HIIT classes and I started lifting weights, right? Which I actually didn't like doing. So something that happened was that I was roller skating along the boardwalk at the beach, and this guy ran into me. He hit me with his bike and he hit my ankle. He ran right into my ankle, and I had a really, really bad sprain. Like, so bad that it's been 5 months and my ankle still gets swollen. Like, that's how bad the sprain was. So I couldn't go back to HIIT classes and I couldn't go back to lifting weights because it was just like too heavy for me. So then what I started doing was reformer Pilates, because it's like lower intensity. And I fell in love with reformer Pilates. I started doing reformer Pilates like 4 to 5 times a week. And that's what really helped me lose weight, because that, along with obviously tracking what I was eating. So I was consistent. And that's the thing. Like, you have to find the workouts that you like, and you have to be consistent. Find a way that something holds you accountable to it. Like, read the book Atomic Habits. There he talks about like accountability when building habits. For me, my accountability was my gym. So like, if I sign up for a reformer Pilates class, I can't cancel after 6 hours before the class. So I have to cancel before the 6-hour mark, and I would purposely not cancel, because I knew that if I knew that I didn't show up to the class, I would get charged $30. So I tell people this, I sabotage myself into going to Pilates every day. So like, of course, you wake up in the morning like, I don't want to go, I don't want to work, I don't want to. But it's so therapeutic. I love it. As I'm doing the workout and as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I always do that to myself? I love this. I love doing this. So yeah, find a workout that you can do consistently. And number 2, that something holds you accountable. Read the book Atomic Habits, because he shares some really, really great ideas on how to have someone hold you accountable, or like things that you could do for yourself to hold yourself accountable. I am still navigating challenges. Believe it or not, like, I am finally so happy with how I feel in my body. I'm happy that my clothes are fitting. But there are still challenges that I'm facing, like finding nutritious meals that are delicious and that I want to eat at home. That's a big factor, especially because my husband, he's super picky, like super picky. So the food that I make has to be really, really good for him to eat it. So this actually led me to want to go to culinary school. So I've been going to culinary school because first I want to make delicious recipes that my husband will eat. But also I thought like, wow, I can really make some delicious recipes in this YouTube channel for you guys. I could share them with you. And oh my goodness. And it will help me like live a lifestyle, like make this a lifestyle. Because yes, you can lose the weight, but it has to become part of who you are and how you live for the rest of the days that we are here, because we will gain the weight back. it's so easy to gain the weight back. In another video, I can share the science behind how that happens. But yeah, just know that I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I want you to know that I'm going to continue sharing my journey with you. I want to share healthy recipes with you. And please let me know if you have any video recommendations, any questions that you want answered. I am so happy to make content here for you guys. But you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you guys so much. Bye.